Hello guys, welcome to Legend Sports, and we'll be hitting straight to Ghana Premier League match day 25.
Legend Sports.
And it was very interesting. A lot of surprises here and there. RTU, for example, defeated Kumasi Asante Kotoko by 2-1, and House of Oak also drew. A lot happened this particular weekend. So kindly subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and also share, and press on the notification button as well. Enjoy Legendo Sports, and let's start with the review of the game that came on today in the Ghana Premier League match day 25, and Real Tamale United hosted Kumasi Asante Kotoko. League leaders Asante Kotoko were hosted by Real Tamale United, and Real Tamale United hit the net with the first goal courtesy from a penalty from their striker Roland Frimpong. And that particular game was live on Star Times Adipa TV. Let's take a look at how the goal came, and how Roland Frimpong converted the penalty.
Lovely skill to go past Buedu. He goes down in the box from the challenge of Asmine as a penalty.
Instinctively, a lot of defenders are going to do. They're going to use their body once they can't get to the ball too. But it's a huge barrage on this man. Anywhere else on the pitch, I think.
Penalty for RTU. Augustine Ronald Frimpong steps up, and he makes it 1-0 for RTU. Real Tamale United up by 1-0. Penalty expertly converted by Frimpong.
Who have had a better chance of the game, but from the spot, Danlad guesses right, but it's pity for the pace.
Okay, so that's Real Tamale United first goal against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Later on in the game, former House of Folk striker Victor Edu also registered the second goal for Real Tamale United at the Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium, and it was very, very beautiful. Let's take a look at how the goal came.
Headers cross. Edu's header, and it's the second goal for RTU. Victor Edu has made it 2-0 for the pride of the North, and the stadium has erupted into rapturous applause. It's RTU 2, Kotoko 0.
Puts them in the driving seat. Danlad doesn't need to step off his line as far as he did. There was no points.
So Kumasi Asante Kotoko were down by 2-0. Then guess what? They got a consolation goal from their Cameroonian import, Frank Mbella Etouga. Had a consolation goal for Kumasi Asante Kotoko in that particular game. So he converted it beautifully.
Sadat Mohamed has lost the ball to Sharif Mohamed. Now here comes Etouga. He goes down, is a penalty. Kotoko with an opportunity to halve the deficit, is a penalty.
In the LTU fans, I thought not one of his best games, but he was just decent. His passing was a lot better than most of his teammates. But now all eyes on Etouga.
Penalty for Kotoko. Is Etouga up against Yasei. Here comes Etouga. He's reduced the deficit. It's RTU 2, Kotoko 1.
Etouga again. There's a calm spot kick from him. And when he picks his spots and he gives the goalkeeper the eye, slots it home.
So that was Frank Etouga there for you. And in that particular game, he managed to set a record. Though Kumasi Asante Kotoko lost by 2-1, but they've made history. The history is that Frank Mbella Etouga scored the 17th goal in the season for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and he has equaled the club's former strikers record. That's Eric Bakwen's 17 Premier League goals for Asante Kotoko in the season. Frank Mbella Etouga has equaled it, and Eric Bakwen set that record in the 2007-2008 league season, and so Frank Mbella Etouga has equaled it. So that particular game, Kumasi Asante Kotoko went to Tamale, and RTU beat them by 2 goals to 1. Then also another game that also came on was Legon Cities and Mediama. Legon Cities and Mediama. That particular game, Legon Cities won by 3 goals to 1. 3 goals to 1. So that was a game that a lot of people were surprised at. How come? It seems Mediama are not getting things right this season, and so that's Legon Cities and Mediama game for you. But Legon Cities won by 3 goals to 1. Hans Kofi had a brace. He scored 2 goals. Former Ashanti goal striker scored 2 goals for Legon Cities. Then Abdul Rahman was also on target for Legon Cities as well. Then Vincent Atenga pulled one back for Mediama Sporting Club Limited. So that was a scoreline there for you. Let's go to the next one. So the next game was between House of Folk and Elmina Sharks. And in that particular game, guess what? Former Kumasi Asante Kotoko defender who had a debut starting lineup in House of Folk shirts scored a goal for House of Folk. That game ended 1-1 at Accra Sports Stadium. House of Folk were held at Accra Sports Stadium by 1-1 with Elmina Sharks. So Samuel Inkoom converted a spot kick for House of Folk, and it was a beautiful goal. And let's take a look at how the goal happened at Accra Sports Stadium. So that was Samuel Inkoom there for you. Getting that sumptuous free kick goal for House of Folk in the early minutes of the game. Yes, that's Samuel Inkoom there for you. So later on, Elmina Sharks came to equalize, and House were trying or did their possible best to win the game, but hey, they couldn't. The game ended 1-1 at Accra Sports Stadium, and majority of House of Folk fans believe that the season is over. We are left with 9 games to go. Still, the gap between them and Kumasi Asante Kotoko is still wide, and it is not easy. It is not easy for House of Folk. When you look at the league lock, House of Folk are lying 6th position with 37 points, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko are leading the table with 52 points. So that's comment made by a board member, Dr. Nyaonya Otamaklo, that House of Folk can cause a surprise. After the Sharks game, a lot of House of Folk fans are doubting if they will be able to catch up with the arch rivals, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Let's go to 11 Wonders. 11 Wonders, they did some wonders at Nanami Park, and it wasn't easy at all. They were able to beat Bechem United by 3 goals to 2. Okay, Senokra scored the first goal for Bechem United in the 31st minute. Also, Boachi came on to score the second goal for Bechem United in the 62nd minute. So the home side were down by 2 goals to 0 in the 62nd minute. Then, around 81st minute, Lai Ibrahim, striker for Techima 11 Wonders, scored a penalty for 11 Wonders. So that as at that time, they were still down by 1 goal. Then Sumaila Moro came to also score a goal for 11 Wonders in the 98th minute. Then the same 98th minute, Lai Ibrahim converted another penalty for Techiman 11 Wonders, and they were able to grab the 3 maximum points at Nanami Park. They defeated Bechem United by 3 goals to 2. So that was that particular game there for you. Let's go to the next one. Aduana Stars were held to a 0-0 drawn game at Doma Nana Jiman Bedu Park with Ashanti Gold. So Ashanti Gold were able to grab 1 point away in Doma. Aduana Stars drew 0-0 0-0 with Ashanti Gold over there. Then also Gold Stars defeated Accra Great Olympics by 2-1. Gold Stars defeated Great Olympics by 2-1. And Maswala Bekwe scored the first goal for Accra Great Olympics in Bibiani Dance Park. Then later on, Bibiani Gold Stars equalized through Yaya Adraman in the 35th minute. Then the 57th minute, Prince Opokwajaman scored the match winner for Bibiani Gold Stars in their game against Accra Great Olympics. So this particular weekend at Bibiani Dance Park, Great Olympics lost by 2-1 to Bibiani Gold Stars. Then elsewhere, King Faisal also lost at home to Accra Lions. King Faisal lost at home to Accra Lions. Wow, it seems things are getting worse for Alachi Karim Gruses. King Faisal, they lost this particular weekend to Accra Lions. I learned they've gotten a new coach in the person of one Serbian coach, and later we'll bring you an update. And the coach was at Barbara Sports Stadium when they played Accra Lions. So that was Accra Lions defeating. That's Kumasi based King Faisal at Barbara Sports Stadium, and Frederick Asante scored the only goal after 15 minutes in the game, but they were able to hold on to the goal that they had at Babayara and eventually grabbed the 3 maximum point against Kumasi based King Faisal. Now let's go to the next game. The next game was Wafa West Africa Football Academy hosted Brekum Chelsea at Wafa Sogakope Park. That's where the game came on, and they were able to trash or beat Brekum Chelsea by 3-2. So the first goal came in the 20th minute for Wafa. They converted a free kick that they had around the 17th minute, around the box of Brekum Chelsea, and they converted it beautifully for Wafa. Then around 26th minute, a Japan scored the second goal for Wafa through a penalty spot kick that they had. So that made them had 2 goals. The first goal was scored by El Pistero Zio, who was brought down in the penalty box, and he also had the first goal for Wafa. So that was it inside the first half for Wafa. So the first half came to a break with Wafa leading by 2-1. After the recess, Brekum Chelsea pulled one back from a spot. So as at 47th minute, Brekum Chelsea were down by 2-1. Then later on, 51st minute, Emmanuel Ofori-Ajiman scored to establish their lead. That's Wafa. Wafa scored their 3rd goal against Brekum Chelsea in the 51st minute there for you. Then later on, Brekum Chelsea came into the game and did their possible best and ensure that they will be able to get some points from Sogakope to Brekum. And the 82nd minute, they had the 2nd goal for themselves, but eventually they couldn't score any other goal again, so they lost by 3-2. The last game was between Kerala and Dreams FC. Kerala and Dreams FC. Kerala United defeated Dreams FC by 1-0 at Eginesi. That's where the game came on. Dreams FC traveled away from Accra. That's from Dewu to face Kerala United, but they couldn't, and they couldn't win the game, and they tasted defeat to Kerala United. Omar Bashiru scored the first goal and the only goal for Kerala, and they eventually won the game by 1-0. So let's take a quick look at the results. Game out to you 2, Kumasi Santa Kotoko 1, Legon Cities 3, Mediama 1, House of Folk 1, Elmina Sharks 1, 11 Wonders 2, 11 Wonders 3 rather, Bechem United 2, Ediana Stars 0, Ashanti Gold 0. Gold Stars 2, Accra Great Olympics 1, King Faisal 0, Accra Lions 1, Wafa 3, Brekum Chelsea 2, then Karola 1, Dreams FC 0. Let's take a look at the table. Once again, Ghana Premier League table after match day 25. Kumasi Asante Kotoko are still leading the table after losing to Red Tamale United by 2-1. They are still leading the table with 52 points. Sorry. Kumasi Asante Kotoko is still leading the table with 52 points. Then Bechem United are second on the league log with 44 points. Ediana Stars are third with 40 points. Accra Great Olympics are fourth with 39 points. Mediama Sporting Club Limited are fifth on the league table with 39. Accra House of Folk are sixth with 37 points. Then Karola United are seventh on the log with 36 points. Brekum Chelsea are eighth on the league log with 36 points. Lagos Cities are placed ninth on the log with 33 points. Then Accra Lions are also placed 10th with 33 points. Ashanti Gold are placed 11th with 32 points. Then Bibiani Gold Stars are on the 12th position with 32 points. Dreams FC placed 13th position with 31 points. King Faisal down there with 29 points. Placed at 14th position there for you. Then Red Tamale United are 15th on the league log with 28 points. Relegation zone. When you take a look at the relegation zone, we have Techima and Level Wonders on the 16th position with 28 points. West Africa Football Academy 17th position with 26 points. Then Elmina Sharks 18th position with 19 points. So these are the results and the table for you this particular weekend, and a lot of history here and there. I mean, Mbella making history for himself by scoring 17 goals in a season for Asante Kotoko, equaling the club's record for the former striker, Emmanuel, that's Eric Bakwin, who scored 17 goals in the 2007-2008 league season. And Mbella has equaled that particular record, though we are yet to bring the season to an end. We've played 25 games, 9 more games to go, so that's this for you. But he's yet to equal Ishmaelado's record of 23 goals in the season. So we are looking at a lot of people are anticipating that Mbella can equal Ishmaelado's goal record in the Ghana Premier League by scoring 23 goals in the season. Let's wait and see. Like, comment, and also share and enjoy Legendo Sports.
Legendo Sports.